22 Best Places to Visit in the United States. 1. New York. New York City is like no other city in the world, and one that must be experienced to be fully appreciated. For first-time visitors, walking the streets can be like walking through a movie set, with famous sights at every turn, from the Empire State Building to Rockefeller Plaza. The Chrysler Building, Central Park, the High Line, Times Square, Fifth Avenue, Broadway, and of course, the Statue of Liberty. Sightseeing by day, take in a Broadway show in the evening, work in time for shopping or a stroll, and relax and reminisce over a fantastic meal. 2. San Francisco. This charming and picturesque West Coast city is the perfect getaway destination for couples, singles, or families. Famous sights, charming streets, beautiful views, and outdoor dining are all part of what makes San Francisco such a great place to visit. Take a cruise on San Francisco Bay, tour Alcatraz, drive over the Golden Gate Bridge, wander around Fisherman's Wharf, or hop on a streetcar to explore the city sights. Summer or fall is a wonderful time to visit, but the climate here is mild and any time of year is pleasant. This charming and picturesque West Coast city is the perfect getaway destination for couples, singles, or families. 3. The Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is one of those must-see, bucket list destinations that have been attracting visitors for generations. Gazing out over the canyon walls to an endless horizon and an unfathomable depth below is one of the highlights of any trip in the United States. Visiting the Grand Canyon can easily be done on a day trip from Las Vegas or Phoenix, and from some smaller cities in the vicinity, including Sedona or Flagstaff. Another option is to incorporate a visit into a larger driving trip through Arizona and surrounding states. A train trip from Williams, Oz is another delightful way to experience the canyon. The south rim of the Grand Canyon, which is the most popular and most visited section, is open all year, and visitors are welcomed at any time of year. 4. Houston. With direct flights from cities across the United States and Canada, you can easily fly in to see a sports game. Wander through Houston's Museum District, lounge by a pool at one of the many luxury hotels, and spend your evenings enjoying incredible meals. Houston has developed into a hot spot for dining in the United States and is now well known for extraordinary cuisine. If you want a relaxed but outdoor urban experience, rent a bike and pedal your way through the miles of paved trails in the parks or on the downtown streets. Rent a kayak and paddle along Buffalo Bayou in Buffalo Bayou Park. In less than an hour, you can be on the nearby beaches at Galveston, and along the way, you can make a stop at Space Center Houston. Houston is the perfect city for a friend's getaway, a couple's retreat, or a family vacation. 5. Las Vegas. This glittering city of lights in the desert holds a unique appeal, and one that has been attracting visitors for decades. Huge resort complexes, with all kinds of things to see and do at any time of year, have made this a destination that draws everyone. From want-to-be newlyweds who come here to say their vows, to families or singles who just want to hang out around the pool. Entertainment options are extensive, with some of the music industry's top stars calling Las Vegas home and playing to packed audiences every night. 6. Waikiki. Waikiki is one of America's top beaching destinations, with all the comforts of North America on a beautiful tropical island in the Pacific Ocean. Located on the Hawaiian island of Oahu, Waikiki is a suburb of Honolulu known for the beautiful golden sand beach that stretches along the ocean front, backed by hotels and retail establishments. Rent a surfboard and test your skills in the waves, hit the shops when you're done with the beach, and enjoy great dining options in the evening. 7. Washington, D.C. It is a U.S. capital and home to some of the most famous sites and national treasures in America, from the White House and the Capitol building to the Smithsonian museums. This city should be on everyone's itinerary of the East Coast. In the spring, the Cherry Blossom Festival is a beautiful time to visit, when the trees are in full bloom. Washington, D.C. is the U.S. capital and home to some of the most famous sites and national treasures in America, from the White House and the Capitol building to the Smithsonian museums. 8. Miami. The hotspot of southern Florida, Miami is more than just a great beaching destination. Wonderful beaches can be found all over Florida, but Miami offers an atmosphere like no other city in the state. The Cuban vibe along Calle Ocho in Little Havana, the Art Deco district in Miami Beach that calls to mind the 1930s era, the endless parade of sports cars cruising along Ocean Drive in the evenings, and the summertime beach scene of South Beach are just some of the unique aspects that make Miami one of the best cities in the U.S. For a unique experience, take a day trip from Miami to Everglades National Park to see alligators, turtles, and an array of birds in this one-of-a-kind wetlands area. 9. Los Angeles. Southern California has a culture all of its own, and Los Angeles is the epicenter of this unique area. 10. New Orleans. The best time to visit New Orleans is from December to May, but other seasons offer different benefits. 11. Utah's national parks. Zion National Park is one of the most outstanding, and particularly of interest for its hiking trails. It's also a top mountain biking destination in the United States. 12. Orlando/Kissimmee. Orlando, which for most tourists is synonymous with Kissimmee, is all about the theme parks. Walt Disney World Resort, Universal Studios, and SeaWorld are the big attractions. This is one of the best vacation spots in the U.S. for families. It is the happiest place in the world. 13. Chicago. Set on the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago is a great summer destination, with parks and a beautiful waterfront. Some of the tourist highlights include Millennium Park, the Art Institute of Chicago, Navy Pier, and the views from the Willis Tower skydeck. 14. Phoenix. Phoenix is a great destination for golfing, shopping, relaxing, and generally having a good time. The greater Phoenix area has some of the finest resorts in the state. 15. Savannah. Savannah is the quintessential small southern city, with huge moss-covered trees and the beautiful parks, old southern mansions, and a lovely waterfront area with candy stores and other unique shops and historic buildings. 16. Boston. The famous Freedom Trail leads past some of the city's most famous and historic sites, making sightseeing and navigating through the city extremely easy. The city also has a strong arts and cultural scene, and is home to the famous Boston Pops Orchestra. 17. Yosemite National Park. It is home to some of America's most famous landscapes and iconic natural attractions, from the dramatic waterfalls to the soaring cliff walls of El Capitan and Half Dome. 18. Colorado's Rocky Mountains. The ski resorts in Colorado are some of the best in North America. Some of the best places to visit are the towns of Vail, Aspen, Telluride, and Durango. 19. Seattle. In the northwest corner of the U.S. is the lovely coastal city of Seattle. Surrounded by water and snow-capped mountains, the city is reminiscent of Vancouver, Canada, with an active, outdoor-oriented population and countless things to see and do. 20. North Carolina's Outer Banks. Miles and miles of spectacular beaches on narrow sand islands have been drawing people from across the United States since the 1830s. Off the beach, historical cities well worth visiting include Nags Head, Kitty Hawk, home to the Wright Brothers Memorial, Duck, Waves, and the towns on Hatteras Island. 21. Santa Fe, New Mexico. A melting pot of Spanish, Native American, Mexican, and Anglo-Americans, Santa Fe has a unique vibe that, once experienced, tends to draw one back time and time again. 22. San Antonio. Riverwalk in San Antonio. The city isn't all about history, it's also the home of the Culinary Institute of America, CIA, and as a result is a hotbed of foodie delights. The United States is truly a world of wonders, with a rich and diverse range of attractions.